Hello, this is John Dennis from SmartTimeOnline.com, where I help people like you optimize business online by creating smarter systems that make more money. And I wanted to record a very quick overview of how easy it is to set up a survey campaign inside of Survey to Sale. Now, I'm just going to jump right in so we don't waste any time. So this is the login screen. This is the screen you're taken to right after you log in. And as you can see, it's very clean. It's got a simple back end, and we're going to go ahead and create a new survey by clicking Add a New Survey. So as you can see here, there are 5 simple steps to creating a survey, which are also outlined down here. So for this first step, we're going to give our survey a greeting prompt. Before we do that, let's go ahead and click on this survey so we can actually watch it update in the live editor. Okay, so I'll type in a simple greeting of here's a discount just for you. And we're going to click next down here at the bottom right hand side. Okay, so step 2 is where we create a greeting subheading. So we'll just type in get 15% off. Okay, receive 5% for every question. All right. And here's where it starts getting really cool. So here we can specify a savings start point. So let's go with 5%, okay? And just below that, we can specify savings increment, which will reward your visitors with bigger savings after they answer each question. Sort of a compounding effect, if you will. So let's go with, we'll go with 5%. We'll be generous. So we'll up that to 5. Because we otherwise wouldn't have received any data. So we'll click next down here to finish that step. Okay, and now we're at the very first question to our survey. So let's go with, how did you hear about us? Okay, because this is a pretty good question, because after you receive enough data, let's say we find visitors from Facebook ads are more apt to answering these surveys than any other type of visitor. So then that would arm us with more useful data that we could utilize to further improve our conversions, right? Okay, so cool. Now let's make this a checkbox. As you can see, there are different options, but for this, we're going to make a checkbox, and let's add a few options. So the first being, well, let's go with Facebook. The second, we'll say Twitter. We'll go with web search. And last but not least, let's do email. Okay. Now, here's what's really smart. If your visitor answers just this one question, right? Let's say they don't want to go any further. You could add a coupon code here that you would obviously create within your payment processor or wherever. And if a visitor to your website just wanted to answer, again, just this one single question, then they would only receive this 5% discount. Now, if they continue on, they receive a better coupon. And for this example, let's say we'd rather make it a requirement for every survey question be answered in order to receive any coupon whatsoever, which is probably smart since this little blue savings indicator over here sort of entices them along. And we want as many of our survey questions answered as we can get. Okay, so let's add another question by clicking this big green button down here. And as you can see, the discount has increased with adding another question by the amount we specified in step 2, which was 5%. Okay, so let's breeze through a couple more questions here. And this one will be, what are you hoping, well, let's not capitalize. What are you hoping to get out of Smart Time Online? Okay, the type of answer, we'll go with multiple choice. And we'll hit add answer. And the first one we'll go with, let's do increase my website leads and conversions. The next one we'll go with just get started with my business online. And the next will be scale my marketing. As you can imagine, this is going to provide valuable insights into the type of not only the type of visitors I'm getting, but also the type of visitors who like to answer survey questions and get discounts. Okay. Oh, one thing I do want to point out too is, as you can tell, this is kind of cut off by this graphic here, the option. And that's because we have two columns selected up here. So all we have to do is back this down to one column, and as you can tell, makes it a much neater format. You can make this two, you can make this three columns, make it four if you want. We're going to go with one because we only asked three questions, so it's not going to push anything down. It's going to look nice and neat that way. All right, and we're going to do one more question. So we'll click on the green add question button again, and this time we're just going to simply ask, what is your email address? Okay, and the type of answer, we're going to select email. And we're going to enable first name here, and you'll see it live update here if we select or deselect that, but we're going to ask for a first name. And this is going to be important now because this is the final question. We definitely want to specify a coupon code. So let's just type in STO survey 12. Okay. And now when people enter their first name and email address, this integrates with your email marketing service rather. So if you have Aweber, if you have GetResponse or MailChimp, this will add them to your list automatically. They'll receive their their double opt-in confirmation email and everything automatically, which is nice. Okay, so we'll go ahead and click on next here. And now we're on the survey reward screen, which includes an easy-to-use what you see is what you get text editor here. So we can change the font, the colors, the text style, and all that stuff. Now this little short code for the coupon up here, this actually gives them the appropriate discount for however many questions you're asking. So if you specified a coupon code for just one question and a visitor stopped there, this would display only 5% instead of 15% that we see over here. Pretty cool. Now up here is an awesome feature as well. We can add a countdown timer, which adds a sense of urgency to the coupon code. And this countdown timer actually ticks down. And it works really well for increasing sales even further. So let's set a time for 10 minutes. And down here, we'll just go ahead and kind of remind them. We'll say, note, this coupon expires in 10 minutes. So make sure you use it for the time expires below. All right. Now we'll click on next. Oh, yes. So as you can see, example coupon here. We're going to go ahead and copy this. So as you can tell, pretty smart system will catch little errors for you before you catch them yourself. Okay, so we're going to add that. And now we'll hit next. All right, so on this screen, we just quickly specify our website URL up here. We'll go with smarttimeonline.com. And we can also specify a thank you page, which we'll just do a /thanks, even though that's not a live page. Now this is smart because you can measure conversions that way. And down here we'll specify a timer. If you'd like it to be instant, you'd want to enter -1, which is you have directions to do that here. But for the sake of our example, let's go with 20 seconds so we can let a visitor discover what our page is all about before seeing this. And on the last option on this page is whether or not we want to specify an exact match URL. Now, this is handy if we'd like to set up multiple surveys on one site. For example, let's say we're selling more than one product and we want to ask different questions for each product. Now, this is where that would go. We'd select this. We'd specify, product 1 here. And that would only show up on that page by selecting this little option to enable exact website match. All right, so let's go ahead and finish now, and we are done. All we have to do now is just click on get the code snippet for your website, and we copy and paste this just before the body and body tag here. And what's great is that this script will pull directly from the survey to sales servers, so there's no extra load on your website, which is definitely a good thing. Now, if you need help installing this, Trevor, the guy who wrote this program, he's actually really good with helping you do that. And there's a whole help menu with how to add it into your WordPress theme and whatnot if you need help with that. So really easy to set up. All right. Up here, you can actually view reports if you wanted to see reports. As you can see here, number of responses, number of conversions. This is based on your thank you page if you have that set up. And it actually displays a really nice, beautiful I don't have it set up, so you're not going to be able to see it, but really nice visual representation of your results and reports and whatnot. All right. Now, just so you can see this in action, I've actually loaded my buddy John Lee Dumas's Podcasters Paradise website here, and down below here you can see it. Now, it'll automatically pop up, but I've clicked it down since I've been on it already. So we're going to select that, and this is what it looks like. So, John, I apologize ahead of time because I'm going to skew your numbers because I've already purchased your stuff. So as you can see, Get Cash for Podcasters Paradise gets $282 towards Podcasters Paradise for $47 for each response. So if we go ahead and follow this, what interests you most about Podcasters Paradise? We'll select video tutorials. What are you struggling with most as a podcaster? Let's say, I don't know. Let's say we're brand new. All of the above. Okay. Next, what video tutorials interest you most? Well, let's say it is monetized. Or we'll go with all of the above again. All right. Next question is, would you consider yourself a beginner, intermediate, or expert? We'll go with expert. How did you hear about Podcasters Paradise? Who knows? Let's just say another podcast. Next, success for $282 off Podcasters Paradise. Click the below link and enter the promo code ACTION. All right, so here you go. This is that countdown timer I was telling you about, and he's got it set for 10 minutes. And you see how beautiful this is. It adds that sense of urgency, and this is one of the reasons why this works so well for boosting your conversions. All right. Now, if you're interested in using this tool on your website at all, I'm actually offering a pretty sweet bonus for you if you buy through my affiliate link. So you'll not only receive this simple and powerful tool for your website, but also a free website review from me with specific tips on how to increase conversions and then how to also best utilize survey to sale on your website so you can maximize your sales or lead generation. All right. Okay, so that's it for the demonstration video. If you'd like to purchase this, just use the link just below this video, and you'll be taken directly to the sales page. Make sure you send me a copy of your receipt to get the bonus for using my affiliate link. Just send an email to john@smarttimeonline.com, and I'll get that right over to you. All right, hope you enjoyed, and have an amazing rest of your day. Take care.